Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Monday, January the 14th, 2013. We're looking at the shorter-term U.S. markets here, maybe a couple of others. Starting off with the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We don't have a position here, but she is making a nice move to the upside. If you are long, I would keep advancing my stop 1 cent below each candlestick's low until you are eventually stopped out. The reason for that would be the overbought condition on the ultimate oscillator. Whenever that gets up there at the overbought above the 70 line, you start to get some headwinds there, and that's where I typically start tightening up my stops because you get pullbacks and things like that. In this scenario here, you also have the case of the high point here and a lower high here, which is showing a downtrend line. The same time period on the chart, you can see you have this high close here and this higher close here. It's showing an uptrend. This is a scenario where we have a divergence, bearish divergence, which is telling us that this move to the upside is not sustainable and will be erased. That's that much more reason to advance the stop. But this is the case on almost every U.S. market you will look at. The NASDAQ is a position that we do have a long position on, and we have advanced the stop to 1 cent below today's low for this same reason. You have the overbought condition right there above the 70 line, the ultimate oscillator. Let's go ahead and draw that out there. And again, you have this high point here and the lower high here and then here. So you're trading down the same time period on the chart. You see high close here and then the higher close here. You're trending up. Various divergence telling you the same thing. We're looking for it to be erased. It's not sustainable. You're just losing momentum to the upside. Therefore, that just gets weaker and weaker until it finally snaps. Again, I've put these charts on the website, both the short term and the long term. On Friday, I showed you the long term of not just the U.S. markets, but also the global different charts that we track for you at PerfectStockAlert.com, and they're all showing the same thing, running into the overbought territory, starting to develop bearish divergences, things like that. So when the long term charts and the short term charts are confirming one another, the signal is that much stronger. Now looking at the S&P 500, I don't have a position on this, but I do show you the exact same thing being drawn out here. The ultimate oscillator moving above the 70 line here. Note the high point here and the lower high here, downtrend, and then the same time period on the high close here, and then the high close that we have at any of these periods right here. You can see it's trending up. Bearish divergence again indicating that this secondary move right here is not sustainable. One chart that is bucking the trend here is the Toronto Stock Exchange, or the TSX. In this case, I have also advanced the stop 1 cent below today's low, and that no singular chart is going to rally while the rest of the global markets are selling off. So, and keep a tight stop here. We also have a substantial gain on the table on this one. We want to tighten that stop up to make sure we lock in that gain. Last but not least, we look at the Wills chart, 4500 EMW. This one we've also tightened the stop up on. It's one of our long positions, and we would do the same on any others. We have done the same on the US dollar chart. You can check that out on our website. Also, we were stopped out of one of our positions on our portfolio today, so you can check that out as well on the website. If you've not been to the free website at PerfectStockAlert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free, and all we ask in return, please refer a friend. Also, I mentioned the portfolio on the website. It's over here on the far corner. You can always go there, check out that portfolio whenever you'd like. God bless. Take care. See you in the next one. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.